spot, huh?
I know. How gorgeous is this?
We were with Meryl on the beautiful Aegean coast where the musical was made. She and Jan enjoyed the sunshine at the Grand Resort Laganisi just south of Athens. Meryl was clearly thrilled to return.
Good to be back.
It's great.
This trip to Greece was a homecoming for Meryl and her co-stars Pierce Brosnan, young Amanda Seyfried, and Colin Firth.
What was this movie like to make?
Mamma Mia was fun every single day that we worked, and it was.
Yeah.
And fun is like a little word for a big summer that we had, and it was really fantastic.
I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay.
The song and dance woman is a side Meryl has rarely shown, but it was once a childhood dream.
Growing up, it was a singer you wanted to be, right?
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, your dream came true.
Yeah, yeah.
A wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball.
And if somebody had said, I see in your future a full-on musical.
Could have blown me over with a feather. Never.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
But she took a chance, and it had the 59-year-old 14-time Oscar nominee flying high.
Oh my God. How did you do that?
I don't know. I was a cheerleader, and that training never goes away.
You were a cheerleader.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
You know, if you think you can, you can. This is a big part of it.
Okay.
And if you don't think about it, and I didn't think about it. I just was jumping on the bed, and I thought, I wonder if I could still do a double Dutchman, you know? And I did. And I did!
Her joy in making the movie, opening July 18th, is obvious, and she's particularly drawn to its message of enduring friendship among women.
You know, did I bring my husband to this Greek Isle to do the publicity junket? No, I brought my 3 college roommates.
In the movie, her gal pals are Christine Baranski and Julie Walters, and you can tell the trio had a blast.
In between takes, off camera, what were you guys saying to each other?
That's all X-rated, darling.
Today, Meryl and her co-stars hit the streets of London for Mamma Mia's world premiere. The film's executive producers, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, flew in for the gala event.
We're in transit between Rome and Los Angeles, so I got a little time off.
Coming up, it is Pierce Brosnan and the part of the film he calls terrifying. Now, of course, the movie is shot and all in the can, as they say, but that hasn't stopped all the actors both here and back in Hollywood from talking about the actor strike. About Amanda Seyfried, the young star of Mamma Mia. We sat down for an oceanside chat, and I got an earful when I surprised her with her very first Vanity Fair cover. I have something to show you. Check it out.
That's a Vanity Fair cover. Oh my God, I'm on it! This is a Vanity Fair cover and I'm on it. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Amanda. With Emma Roberts, Blake Lively, and Kristen Stewart, you share the cover of Vanity Fair's Young Hollywood issue celebrating Hollywood's new wave out this week. And you're there for a reason.
She's singing and dancing and doing everything. So I think she's a super talent.
I'm Hollywood's new wave.
Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture.
Amanda is on cloud 9 indeed, and she's been there ever since she landed the role as Meryl Streep's daughter in Mamma Mia.
The first day you met Meryl.
I almost fainted because I didn't. It was such a big deal for her to accept me. First thing she said to me was, "Oh, we love you in our house. It's so good to meet you." And she immediately took herself off that pedestal that she knew that I had built for her.
I still don't know what you've done with me.
Amanda also thinks highly of her romantic co-star, British actor Dominic Cooper.
Working with Dominic.
Working with Dominic, he's so funny.
And the chemistry was there.
Yeah.
When I don't have you near.
Because it was like, oh, they're having a moment.
We shouldn't. No, really?
Should we watch?
That's kind of amazing.
For Amanda, best known for her roles in Mean Girls and HBO's Big Love, Mamma Mia's arrival could be the start of something big.
Do you hope it never ends?
I hope it never ends. Yeah, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
And here's what's tough.
You're 22?
I'm 22.
Wow. You got to top this a few times.
Yeah, that'll be hard. That'll be really hard. Just give me another movie with Meryl.
If seeing herself on Vanity Fair was a shock, how do you think she felt when she saw herself in Times Square in New York City? We're going to have that for you tomorrow. And coming up, more from Vanity Fair's Young Hollywood issue, The Jonas Brothers.
And Carl in Greece.
The Greek islands set quite the scene in Mamma Mia, especially Meryl jumping off a dock just like this one when she's belting out Dancing Queen. But of course, Pierce Brosnan also does some belting on his own, and he tells me why it was one of the most terrifying moments of his career.
Mamma Mia, here I go again.
Never gonna let you go.
By the beautiful blue Aegean Sea, Pierce serenaded Jan with the songs of Mamma Mia.
Voulez-vous? And it goes round and round and round and round and up and up and up. No, I'm not. That's enough.
Surprised to see James Bond doing a musical? Well, so is Pierce.
When you got the call, what did they say? How did that conversation go down?
My agent called me up. I was in London. And he said, got a job? Mamma Mia, Meryl Streep, Greece. I said, great, I'm in.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Did they ask if you could sing?
They didn't ask. They offered me the job. I said yes. That was it. Contract done.
All that was left was the singing.
Here's a quote of yours. I don't think I've ever been so nervous for a job.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Why?
Because when you're singing ABBA and you're singing a song like SOS and then you're singing opposite Meryl Streep.
When you're gone, how can I even try to go on?
That was the darkest hour, the night before I had to go into the studio.
So imagine Pierce's anxiety when he showed Mamma Mia to Barbra Streisand, his good friend and neighbor.
Barbara wanted to see it, and we showed it to Barbara.
What did Barbra Streisand say?
She said you can sing. Yes, and I took that as a high praise, high praise.
When you're gone, oh, that's right, how can I carry on?
But there was also that dancing part.
I think, oh my God, I better rehearse myself, so I try a little bit. And I think, oh, forget about it. Don't worry, the camera will be in here, hopefully. I can just move my feet around.
Co-star Amanda Seyfried thought he was okay.
Amanda did not say you were the worst. She gave that crown to Colin.
Colin? Colin can wear it well.
Mamma Mia, out July 18th, was filmed not only in Greece, but also at London's Pinewood Studios, where Pierce shot his 4 Bond films.
I just chuckled quietly to myself and just hoped I wasn't going to bump into anybody, you know, walking down the corridor in my spandex and lycra and high heel boots. And then Danny Craig walking down the corridor looking all butch and Bond-like.
And he'd say, hey, Pierce.
Takes a real man to wear this kind of outfit, boy. You know, this is what you've got to look forward to, Danny.